Welcome back. Today I got a quick and fun little video about 9 things you should not do while visiting or living in Huntington, West Virginia. I think the title is pretty self-explanatory, so let's skip an intro and let's get right into it. Number 1, don't ignore traffic and pedestrian laws. Avoid jaywalking. Stick to crosswalks where traffic can be a little bit busier, especially in the downtown area. Unfortunately, there have been some tragic instances between pedestrians and motor vehicles that are still fresh in people's minds. The city has already made efforts to increase the safety for those walking and biking to their destination. Within a short period of time, there's more crosswalks, more flashing lights to alert drivers, there's more medians, and more increased lighting for nighttime walking and biking. Also, watch out for one-way streets. Huntington has several one-way roads, especially near Marshall University and the downtown area, so you definitely don't want to be turning onto a road and be faced with oncoming traffic. Number 2, don't disregard safety at night. While many parts of Huntington are safe, some areas can be less so after dark. Avoid poorly lit or unfamiliar areas at nighttime, especially when you're alone. Now, this is a give me in any city. Just have some situational awareness and pay attention to what's going on around you. Number 3, don't underestimate parking rules. Many parking areas downtown are metered or time restricted. Avoid parking violations by using the meters or park in a garage. You might be able to get by without paying a few times, but eventually those darn meter maids are gonna get you. It's never a pleasant surprise to find a bright green envelope under your windshield wiper when you return to your car. Then, during football season for Marshall University, parking can be chaotic. Avoid parking in residential areas where you're actually not allowed. Are you going to get fined or towed? I kind of have my doubts about that, but parking here is limited and it's intended for those that live there. So do the right thing. Remain ethical and park in a lot on game day if you have to. There are several around and you can anticipate paying between $10 and $20 for each vehicle. Number 4, don't leave your bike unlocked without supervision. While we are talking about roads, safety and such, let me go ahead and warn you about bikes. Do not leave them unattended and unlocked. Think you can go into a convenience store to purchase a drink for 30 seconds and your bike will still be there? Think again. People will take your bike just for the sport of it. So while Huntington has made strides to make the city more bike friendly, please remember to protect your belongings by locking them up and keep them inside for storage overnight. Are you thinking about relocating to the Huntington, West Virginia area? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually created the ultimate relocation guide to help save you hours of research, and we've linked it down below. From top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things you need to know before making the move. And the best part about the guide is it's 100% free. That's right, you heard correctly, I said free. Just click the link down in the description below, or it should be in the top pinned comments as well. I hope it helps. Number 5. Don't forget about river safety. Huntington sits on the Ohio River, which might look inviting, but you should avoid swimming in the river. It has strong currents and it's not designed for recreational swimming. Sorry to say, but I also know a story that did not end well due to river currents. So be safe. Also, who knows what kind of contamination lives within? Be cautious around those riverbanks after a heavy rain, as the terrain might become unstable. The Ohio River's water levels will rise and fall, depending on the accumulation that it gets. So just watch your step near the river's edge. Number 6, don't underestimate the weather conditions. For winter roads, icy and hilly terrain can make driving a little bit tricky. Avoid driving without proper snow tires and preparation during winter storms. If you are someone that doesn't necessarily have to drive in the snow, you can probably avoid this. I have never switched to winter tires in my life and I have been just fine. I just stay at home during awful conditions. Then when it comes to flood-prone areas, heavy rain can cause low-lying areas to experience some flash flooding, so avoid driving through the streets where it has standing water. The main areas I would look out for are on 5th Avenue, streets near Ritter Park, and the viaducts. It seems like during any flood, someone tries to make it under a viaduct unsuccessfully. Now, for the question of the day. For those of you that are considering a move to Huntington, West Virginia, where are you moving from and why are you deciding to leave? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other thoughts or questions, leave those in the comments also. Or better yet, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My information should pop up on the screen. Number 7, don't skip on local businesses. Huntington thrives on local business. Avoid only visiting chain stores. Instead, visit local coffee shops, restaurants, and boutiques. I know it can be tough since local chains can usually offer lower prices and they're widely available, but when you're supporting local businesses, the money tends to stay more locally to help the local economy and stimulate growth. You can find a lot of options for your outing directly in the downtown area. Number 8. Don't disrespect Marshall University culture. Huntington is home of Marshall University, and the community takes pride in its history and its sports teams. Don't wear rival team gear to a Marshall home game unless you want to experience some good-natured banter. Also avoid the significance of the plane crash for our Marshall team that happened in the 70s. It's a somber part of local history. Hey guys, it's Justin. As much as I love making these videos, there's only one thing that I enjoy more, and that's helping people and families from all over the US move to our area of Huntington, West Virginia. I've helped many families already, so whether if you're thinking about making the move next week, next month, next year, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information should pop up on the screen somewhere, and if not, check the description below if you miss it. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to our area in Huntington, West Virginia. Then finally, don't skip out on cultural events. Number 9, Huntington hosts a variety of festivals and cultural events. Avoid dismissing them as small town fare. They're a great way to engage with the community. Examples include the Greek Festival, the Hot Dog Festival, and events that happen at Pullman Square. The Greek Festival always draws a massive crowd, and people are willing to wait in line for hours to get a tasty traditional treat. And if you like baklavas, get there early as they are always guaranteed to sell out. Then the Hot Dog Festival is worth attending just to see those little wiener dogs race. So that wraps up the 9 things I recommend that you don't do in Huntington, West Virginia. Hopefully you found it insightful or at least entertaining. Don't forget to hit that like button if you appreciate my efforts, and then subscribe to the channel to stay in the know about Huntington. If you have visited here or have lived here, leave a comment down below on something I missed for this video. With that said, that's all until next time. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.